Hello everyone, my name is SiC, welcome back to Satisfactory. So today we're going to continue trying to fix our problem with the iron rods, and then I would like to explore this cave that I've got underneath my factory facility, because I still haven't checked that out. But first of all, we're going to start by placing another miner. Now I think I want to turn it this way, and then we can have a couple of smelters over here. Right, that could be cool. So what we want to do here is I also want to keep some of these rods in smelting, or like in storage. So actually our smelters should be over this way. Now I'm getting messages, I can hear it already. We need about 2 smelters. And these can almost line up, so that's pretty good. Maybe we should replace this now that we have those smelters in mind. Right, so we're going to turn this one around like so. Of course, this is going to need a transport belt. Right, we need a splitter, which we will put on right about there. Right, there we go. So we've got the smelters, now we just need to hook them up to the power. That one is full. That one is not, but we need a power pole, and that's fine. You could place a power pole right there. Right, we'll connect these up. That one to here, that one to there. Now it has one connection left, and we're going to use that one for another power pole right here. Right? And this power pole is going to connect up to that machine. These ones are going to smelt iron ingots. Now then, we need to start smelting some of this other stuff. Some of these other iron rods. For that we are going to need production. Now we need constructors. We have enough materials to build the amount that we need. Now I think we could do with a constructor right about there. We'll place another one right next to it. And we will connect a power pole up as well, just because we can. This thing is going to connect up to there, to there. Alright, so now, of course, we need this stuff to come in over here. This thing needs to be from here. I'm getting a lot of messages. I really need to check that out. Bit of an emergency, I think. And we are out of iron rods. Right. First of all though, we'll set this thing to iron rods, we'll set that thing to iron rods, and yeah, I guess we can run by and grab some of the belt. What I really want to do is I want to put those iron rods onto this belt over here. Now we're just going to grab a couple of them. As you can see, we could really do with more saturation on this thing. We could use a lot more than we are producing right now. Right, so 19 iron rods should do the trick for now, I guess. So I'm just going to hurry this along a little bit, because it's not the most interesting thing in the world. I also see some healing items that we can use, so I'll grab those. Right. Turn this around. Like so. Now we've got more iron rods being produced. Now, what I would like to do is I would like to split both of these things off onto the same thing. For that we need the stacker. So we're going to get a stackable pole right here. We'll get another one on top. This one will connect up to here. That one will connect up to there. Because they both basically need to share this single space. Right, and this one can come down again afterwards. I don't care too much about that. Now, as for this, we will need a merger. Like so, and this one is going to come down and merge onto there. Now this is a cool solution. Like, you cannot do this in any other game. Like, this is super cool. I'm seeing the shadow. What the... I don't know, man. It's weird shadow. Anyway, yeah, so we should get the conveyor pole. To go over it. No, that's too low, because it's going to bump into the concrete. And the game doesn't care, but I care. So we're not going to do that. We are going to place this thing about 3 high. Right, maybe even 4 high, because it needs some distance before it can clear. But that might be too steep. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, that works. That really works. Cool. So we'll continue going over it like this. Make it this about 3 high. We'll connect that up. And then we have, this is a splitter, right? Because we split these things up over into this direction. Yeah. So we need a merger to go on top of this right there. This can come down to that right about there. And we'll get this to go onto here. Excellent. So now we will have a lot of iron rods coming in again. Hopefully this is going to stack up quite nicely. This one is producing really fast. Or actually no, this one is actually just getting rid of the stock it already had made, right? So now it's up to the same singular speed that it was going at before. Now, let's eat some barrel nuts really quick, because I need to heal up, and then we're going to go into the cave system pretty soon. And that is exciting. Alright, so let's have a look. All of these are coming over. This is really cool. Like, we could even put some on here, because this isn't producing at maximum speed, but this is already coming onto this merger. So that's really, you're merging at 2 different points, and this is not going to produce as fast as it seems to right now. So we can just do all of that on this single merger, I guess. Alright, well, let me just answer my messages really quick, and I'll be right back to get exploring the cave. Alright, well, time to go into the deep and unknown. So it's hidden behind my entrance to the factory. It's a pretty interesting place. I don't know, man. I never thought I would see something like this in a game, but here we are. Let's go in. We still have some space in the inventory to bring out whatever we can find in here. I'm actually very curious as to all the things that we might encounter. So, mycelia. Not sure what this is. Used for crafting. Biomass burners and vehicles can use it for power. Interesting. Alright, so I guess we'll take some more. We can most definitely research it in our base, so yeah. Oh, but this is a jump that we have to take, no? I don't see an immediate way back up, so that is interesting. Once we go down here... Oh. This is going to be interesting. Alright, let's make a little jump. Now, I wonder... Can we? Oh, we can actually. So we can craft our way up and out of here. That's pretty cool. Alright, so we can go up over here. That seems to be going deeper down, but I'm more curious about finding a way out first. I'm hearing a noise. What is that? Summer sloop work in progress 1? Interesting. Right, so this seems to be a dead end. Wait, we had a flashlight, right? No. Right, the V button. So we have a flashlight. We definitely need it in here. It's very dark. I haven't needed it before, but... Yeah, let's grab as many mushrooms as we can while we're here. I'm not going to pick up every single one. Okay, this seems to be the way back up. Cool, so now we know. If we need to retreat, we can. These are weird flowers. They look like meat. They're meat flowers. That's pretty creepy. Right, so we have a lot of mycelia in here. Not going to grab every single one, like I said, but while I'm on the move, I'm going to grab as much as I can while moving. I'm not actually going to stop for it though. Alright, let's see. Oh, we found the exit already. Oh, I've seen this from the top. So behind me is the factory, right? We can see the space elevator. And this looks like it could be a pretty big road towards something. That's pretty cool though. Alright. So that wasn't the most super interesting thing ever. But hey, at least now we know, right? Oh, and to boot we find some iron. So if we need to expand, which we do not right now, but pretty soon I think we are going to need more iron than we are actually getting. Already the production of iron rods seemed to be a bit of a problem, so yeah, we're definitely going to have some more smelting facilities and things like that. And we can do that from over here. Look at this beastly motherfucker. I wonder actually, I haven't even tried to walk on this because for some reason my mind tells me I cannot. Well, who knows? We haven't tried, but this is such a big thing. Right? And I don't see staircases up, so maybe it's... Nah, it's just really pretty to look at, and that's about it. Anyway, I did make a little ramp for myself to get back up to this platform. I was going to do a jump pad, but then I figured I might as well use a little walking ramp, right? Why not? So I want to start producing these things at a more steady pace, because this is very slow because we don't have enough screws. Now that is a problem that we can most definitely fix. First of all, we can upgrade the belts that the screws are being brought on. Right? So, let's have a look. Logistics, conveyor belt 2. Let us upgrade these conveyor belts. See, that's the wrong one. That's really stupid. It's a waste of resources, but oh well. Alright, so we need to run outside. We could actually make another wall or door entrance over here, because, yeah, now we have to walk all the way around, which is not ideal. Alright, let me just jump down over here. Alright, so that, oh, that's the whole thing. That's upgraded from down there to here. That's really cool. Right, that little part. We're going to upgrade this part. That part. And then we've run out. But I think this entire belt system right now is sped up to the new speed, which is really good. They're still being slowed down by the splitters, which is unfortunate, but it's manageable. Alright, this thing is still not gathering any of these rods for us, which is really unfortunate. So these things are coming up and over. And we really need more screws. Right. Now some of these iron rods could be used upstairs to make these, because these are actually kind of backing up a little bit. So we could use this. We can work with this, right? Let me just jump on here, and we'll follow these things upstairs. And we'll see if we can make some screws up here, which we already are, and if we can manage to bring them back down to over here. It's going to be a little bit tricky, to say the least. But I think we can do it. If nothing else, we can actually also curve them down here by the side of the wall. And that should be okay. So, let's have a look at production. We will make another constructor, except that we need more of the reinforced iron plates. So I'm going to go and grab those. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back up. Meanwhile though, the power has shut down. I don't know why exactly. I think it's a problem with the coal maybe? I don't know, we're going to have to check that out. But for now, let me just start by making some more constructors and hooking them up to the power. Right, so we're going to turn this thing around. We're going to keep them in line with each other. So there's going to be one here. There's going to be one here. We're going to have some inputs over here as well, which we are going to get from this conveyor over here, hopefully. So this is a splitter, and we can use this to curve this thing around in this direction. Right. So now we're going to have to do something interesting, I guess. It's annoying that we cannot turn these incrementally on here. Just like 45-degree angles. It's a little bit unfortunate. It works though, because these things are so flexible, but I don't like doing this. Alright, so let's see, how can we bring this over? So we need to go under here. So we'll go down. The floor is too steep, interesting. But this works, for some reason. Okay, sure, why not? Right, so now we're going to go over here. Ah no, that looks ugly. That's unacceptable. So we're going to make one over here. And that is much better. Alright, thank you very much. We're going to bring these down. To right about here, I guess. We'll bring this one over here. Now we are going to get a splitter right about there, from here to here. Alright, so this thing is now going to be set to making screws, as well as this thing, and we need to hook these up to the power. So we're going to need a power pole right there. Let's see, this one is full, that one is not, so we're going to hook these up together like so. Yeah. Right, so now we need to bring these iron rods back down. And it's going to be the interesting part, because my idea is to curve them down. That never really gets old, man. It's beautiful. Anyway, we need to curve these down over here somewhere. So let me just jump. Ouch. No, not quite. Ouch. Alright, now I kind of lost track of where my thingies are. But we need some foundations. Right? So we will get an 8-block foundation. We'll get one. Actually, we might be able to do it without one. We could just curve it down over here onto this little block. That could be interesting. We need to get rid of one of these walls, however. So we're going to delete this one, I guess. Or maybe, actually, let's delete that one. And the reason for that is simple. Is because I want to make maximum use of the space that I have. So if I can use this space for something else, and we can keep the conveyor belts curving around here, that would be much, much better. So, let's make sure we have a double wall conveyor entrance, I guess. Alright, and then we need to run back up. It's going to be interesting. Right, so we need 2 separate sets of screws, so these are both going to curve down over here. Alright, so for this, we are going to get another set of wall conveyors. And this doesn't fit, because it is encroaching the clearance of this watchtower that I built, which is something I'm going to have to delete later. Because I do want there to be walls here, of course. Right, so this is going to curve down to over here. Oh, almost fell there. Alright, and this one is going to curve to right about there. Right, let's make a running jump. There we go. Now we need to turn these around. We'll bring them down to over here. Ah, this is so cool. I'm really liking this. The flexibility of this game is amazing. Like, this is super fucking cool. right? Oh my god. Yeah. Right, so we're not going to have to come here, but we cannot go in from that side, which is a little bit unfortunate. And we don't have power, so we cannot jump back up. Now, let's have a look at that situation first, because I'm not sure what is going on exactly. Except that we had enough coal in storage, so it cannot be the coal situation. The car is still moving, so we have a steady influx of coal. Let me just go over here, flip the switch. These things are going to continue working. I'm just very curious what our coal situation is up top. So this is all working out. This is fine. This is all backed up. All of these things should have at least 100 coal in their possession. Now this is the slow conveyor belt, right? Yeah. So let's do something about that while we're here. Oh my god, that's super fast. Right, so this split's okay. This split's okay. It's so many splits though. That's probably the problem that we're having right here. So let's have a look at how much this has. 94. So this is all working for now. But we could put in some more splits maybe down there and get another coal plant here. But look at this view, man. That is really cool. All of these machines. Now all of the red blinking lights are of course our power producers, which are not doing anything, so our entire factory is just running on this little system that we've got going on here. Ouch. Alright. Let's take a run. Everything is back to working. Like, these red blinking lights annoy me, kind of, but they're also not a problem because they're not really doing anything for me. And what does this do? This is set to do nothing. I was going to do something with screws here, wasn't I? I think I was. Yeah. Alright, well, we're going to fix that maybe another time. For now, though, let us get back to actually producing stuff inside of our factory. We have things to do. Let's jump back up. Oh, it's so cool, man. This game is fantastic. It is super fun. Alright, so we have our screws coming in. Now, yeah, we'll keep them on the ground. I was thinking maybe we need to bring them up. But this is going to be fine. Right, and I want to keep my walkway clear, and I need to leave some space so I can walk to that side as well. So there we go. Alright, so now we also need mergers, right? And I wonder if we can put a merger here. That will be extremely convenient, but oh my god, it fits. Look at that. Super. Now, we will not be able to get a splitter on that other thing though, which is a little bit unfortunate. So, how are we going to fix this problem? And these belts are so fast I can't actually accurately move on them anymore. Alright, so we're going to bring this thing inwards as well. To right about here. This works. Yeah. So we'll take this one, and now I'm out of other things that I need. Alright, so we'll jump down for a moment. Right, because we need more concrete. Now we have plenty of concrete. But, yeah. Oh, that's so fun. Oh my god. Just the mobility and the things you can do to make this game work for you, or more easily work for you, is just fantastic. Alright, so we will get the conveyor belt to run. Right, and now we have a lack of rods. Oh my god. And those will of course not have stacked So we're going to get some rods from the conveyor belt. Oh my god, let me... It's not letting me. Jesus. Alright, we'll run up really quick. This is the problem with not having enough production of this stuff for, yeah, for storage, because we run out completely. And look at this. Even this is not working at maximum speed. Like, it's working kinda, but it's not really great, is it? So I guess the other thing we could do is put a splitter here, put a merger on here, and then we will have a little bit more production because this is backed up. Or we could just grab from here for a moment. Right, we need a number of these things anyway, so yeah. Alright, and we can actually go back down over here. Alright, so we need a conveyor pole right there. And this thing is going to maybe... Actually, let's follow this edge right there. And from here, we'll go down over there. Oh my god, that just barely works for me. Like, it works, but that is ugly as sin. Alright, so now I'm wondering... Like, we need to hook this up on the outside, probably, for the other machine to really work and do its thing. And that's a little bit unfortunate, because we would need to bring it all the way to the other side of the factory. And we could do it, for sure. But do I want to, is the question. Right? Because the solution that we have in here is actually kind of nice. And I just really want to hook it up to this thing. But we don't have enough room for the splitter, or for the merger, to be put on there. Now, I wish we could crouch in this game. I kept pressing C, expecting that it will work, and it does not. So that is worthless. Now I'd like to have a walkway go over this machine as well. I wonder if we can. Well, that's a problem for a different moment, I guess. Oh my god. Yeah. Merger. Like, the merger fits on there, that's no problem, but it's going to work its way through the other systems, and we could put a merger over here, I guess. But it's not really good, is it? So I guess we could put a merger right about there. And we can come in with a different conveyor belt up there, but it's going to look weird and ugly. So what I would really like is to come in over here with something. Alright, so we will get a merger. Right, so now we need to find a way to get the screws from that side of the factory to this side of the factory and to merge it up here. In a way that doesn't look ugly as sin, is the main thing. We could go down here actually, it's not that big of a problem, I guess. So we'll destroy this, we'll get rid of that conveyor pole. Now let me have a look. Right, so if we get rid of this wall and we put in a different wall with just the one slot, like so. Right, that works. So we can take this outside. It's too steep. Oh my god. Alright, so can we actually... Alright, what about this? If we bring this conveyor pole up like so, can we go from here to there? No, that is too steep. Still. Alright, so maybe like so. Okay, that works, yeah. Oh, that's a big jump. Oh, no! Oh crap, this is going to hurt. Ah! Yeah. Alright, so what if we get a foundation? Ah, that's ugly, man. I don't want to do that. No. We're going to get a conveyor pole to go from here to here. And that works. And it just barely clears that system. Okay, so we've got something here. This could work. Alright, so I would like to get a conveyor pole here. We need to get a conveyor pole up there. Let me just run around and get up there. Right, like so. This will go up to here. This will turn around. From here to there. Oh my god, that works. It's a very roundabout way of doing things, which is kind of weird, but... Right, so you know what? We could get rid of this. Right? And let's just keep this up. So we can actually walk underneath it. This is going to go over there. This thing, can it? It could, but not really the way I want it to. So we are going to place a conveyor pole here. So that this can curve down, and from here it can curve back up. Oh, oh my god. That is so cool. All of these conveyor belts running everywhere, man. Right, so now these things are being merged. It's such a weird, ugly system. Like, it doesn't look cool, but it also kind of does. Right? This is like a mess of belts, but it works. You can do so many crazy things and get it to work in this game. It's so cool. I really appreciate that about this. Alright, and that should potentially take care of our problem with the production of reinforced plates. Let's have a look. Now we definitely need to double up the system, but... Alright, so this is a bit faster. Oh my god, this is super fast. Super annoying. And I want to be able to go through these things, but I cannot. It's a little bit sad, but oh well. This thing is going at a decent clip now. Right? Yeah, look at that. Plenty of stuff inside. Alright, cool. So that's another small problem, hopefully potentially partially fixed. These things are coming in a decent clip now as well. They are kind of stacking up, so that is good. More reinforced iron plates are coming. Yeah. Alright, so maybe the last thing I want to try and do is I want to try and find a way to get these these things to go up here. Maybe we can go over it without touching the thing. Right, so we would have to get rid of this one. Maybe we would change this out for a T-crossing. Turn it like so. We will get a walkway, a ramp. Encroaching the clearance of an... Ah, okay, so that's not going to work for us. It's unfortunate. We'll just have to keep walking around this thing, I suppose. Like paupers. Or maybe... Actually... Yeah... Never mind, eh? We can get a wall system here, of course. So let's get something with the... Like so. Right, and in our organization we will get the T crossing. Right, and we needed a walkway crossing here after all. Right, so this is cool. This works. I'm happy with that. We can go to this other side without jumping over all of these things. Everything is accessible. Cool. Alright, that's it for this episode. Please leave a like and a comment below if you enjoyed this content and wish to see more. And I'll see you guys for whatever video I do next.